won. And had a few more things gone their way, they would have.
Maybe should have. The score doesn't indicate just how well they competed in that game. For the majority of it, they looked like the better team.
And he's playing the game with a certain flair right now.
Oh, and caps off the move with a little hang time on the rim. Here's Morris. Uses the glass to finish the layup. We've reached the final game of the regular season. But, Brent, for teams that are on the outside looking in, how's today?
Yeah, it's so weird to think about driving to work when you're heading to the arena and you know that win or lose tonight, your season's going to be over. So try to take it in a little bit, DA. Savor the moment. The last time you tape up and pull on the uniform, you want to finish strong. So go out there and play with a little bit of pride. Before you get to the off-season and a chance to improve your game individually.
And Brooklyn has possession. And the basket's good off the assist from Dinwiddie. Bridges has got 5.
Bridges finding his spot, and his team finds him with the ball. Good mechanics there, too.
Pass to Porzingis. Now Beal.
Out of bounds.
Looking at his stats, he's getting just over 23 points a game. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far.
The people upstairs in Brooklyn have been making some very interesting moves trying to put together a championship caliber team.
Now here's Beal. Pass to Gafford. Back to Beal. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Kuzma. Rebounded by Johnson. Are those big decisions by the Nets front office difficult to deal with as players?
You know, some guys can ignore the politics, but I'm sure others do have questions at the end of the day, though. These guys just want a ball. And ultimately, I think they just roll with the punches.
Back to Morris. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
First personal foul.
Morris is a nice second point guard to have on the roster. A very good scorer who contributes in a lot of other ways.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And with Monte Morris, he's been steady throughout his career.
Well, I'll tell you what, Washington did a good job picking up a stud like this. He shoots a high percentage, he takes care of the ball, and someone that the coach is going to give a lot of responsibility to, and this team has needed a player like this for the past couple seasons.
Deflected! From deep, Johnson buries it from 3.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
To the middle. Gafford with the ball.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, BA.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Kuzma outside. Beal outside. That three's off the mark. The Nets with the lead. Fast break, Brooklyn. And it's Bridges with the jam.
Like to see Mikal get out there on the fast break and see that open opportunity.
Pass to Morris. Back to Beal. And here's Gafford. And it's Dorian Finney-Smith with the foul.
Dorian Finney-Smith.
That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Team second.
1:10 left to
Substitution.
play in the
For the
first.
Nets. Ben
Kuzma
Simmons.
outside.
Royce O'Neal.
Again, Washington, no good.
Curry.
Outside Simmons. Pass to O'Neal. Here's Bridges. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Second personal foul.
Daniel Gafford picks one up.
Team foul.
And Bridges really likes to get
At
to
the
the
line.
interior and earn himself some opportunities from the charity stripe.
And think about this. In an era of load management, Mikal Bridges is a rarity. He has never missed a game in college or the NBA.
It's stolen by Kuzma.
Porzingis.
Porzingis
Assist.
hits the
Kyle
layup after the
Kuzma.
sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
This is what an offense is supposed to do. You look for a high percentage shot, and Porzingis the beneficiary.
Beal inside. And then Beal with the dunk.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
And the gamble paying off.
The three from Curry. He buries it from three.
The pass-first nature of Simmons. Fantastic job scanning the floor and finding the open teammate.
Kuzma outside. Mikal Bridges has been on display for the Brooklyn Nets. Hunting for opportunities, leading to 9 points in the quarter. We'll be right back after this word.
Time to make some noise for your Brooklyn
And
Nets.
if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Nets.
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance, so knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
Love the passing that they displayed at the start of the game. Great ball movement that's opening up some chances without really getting deep into the execution.
Washington trailing. Down low. Here's Gafford. Pass to Kuzma. For three, Porzingis. Count it. 2 for 4 from the field now.
3.
Well, one of the better shooters we've seen over 7 feet as Porzingis able to knock down a distant shot.
For the Wizards, trading Russell Westbrook to the Lakers was a great move, Brent.
Well, it's an idea about trying to go a different direction and cleared a ton of cap space. They got a lot of depth. They got first-round picks out of that. So the best part of the deal really might be Kyle Kuzma and what's developing here with him and his game. We saw him find his form, and he looks like a keeper.
Now here's Harris. Looking at his stats, he's putting up about 7.5 per game. Pass to Kuzma. Launches a three. That one doesn't drop. So Brooklyn will take it the other way. They've led by as much as 10. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing their last matchup with Orlando.
Yeah, I think they'd like to forget that game. You usually want to find some teaching moments, but in this case, it might be best to just destroy the tape.
Playing quick, get back as quick as possible. That was a dismal showing, especially for them at the offensive end.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. During the 2021 playoffs, Daniel Gafford was such a bright spot.
Gafford made a statement in the first round against the Sixers here. Joel Embiid going 22 of 26 from the field. Gafford set an NBA percentage record of 55%. That's hot.
Unable to get the ball in bounds, and they got called for a 5-second violation.
Washington ball.
For three, Porzingis. The offensive rebound. Here's none. Kuzma outside. Misses the three.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him, and that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
And a A fast break now for the Wizards. None with it.
Washington foul.
He's been productive, averaging just over 7 points a game.
First personal foul.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal
He's in the
screen.
lineup for
Yeah,
your
everybody saw that one. That was pretty blatant
Johnson.
there.
Brooklyn with the ball. In the second quarter, held scoreless. Here's Nunn.
Brooklyn
And
foul.
a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from
First
the free throw
personal foul.
line.
First team foul.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
Hendricks none. That line with 2
You know,
shots.
for most players, being a starter has value. But Grant, some elite teams have been elevated by great players who have accepted a reserve role.
And it's really special, BA, when you have that. Players who are willing to sacrifice for the greater good of the team. Putting winning first at all costs. When you think about it, through the years, Manu Ginobili with the Spurs, Andre Iguodala and Golden State, it really can galvanize a team and lead to winning championships.
Now here's Wright. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Clock at 6.
Kristaps Porzingis.
Porzingis. Banked it in off the glass.
That's more like it. Rounding into form after a very, very difficult first quarter. One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Porzingis with it. Now guarded by
1
Harris.
2 minutes to play. Second
Oh,
quarter.
it's Porzingis with the jam.
Kristaps Porzingis.
I don't know who's going to get up to that as Porzingis skies for the dunk.
The kick out to Johnson. Here's Dinwiddie. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Outside Porzingis. From deep. Washington gets it back. Outside Nunn. The 3. Missed it. Now 0 for 1 on this game. The Nets with the lead. Pass to Harris. Drills the elbow jumper.
Harris. With defense that soft, you have to take them to task.
And here's Wright. We saw him with 11 points in his last game.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Now here's Dinwiddie. Here's Johnson. Again, the Nets score. 51 seconds left to play in the first half. And it's Wright missing.
It's not easy to finish in traffic, but those are chances he has to convert.
The kick out to Johnson. Lets the 3 fly. Rebound by the Wizards.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Hey, here's Nunn for 3. And they'll get another chance. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clock.
Kyle Kuzma.
Kuzma, that's good.
And this is where Kuzma wants to just keep improving, find some consistency. He knows guys like him have to keep hitting threes to stay on the floor.
Here's Wright. And the layup is good off the glass.
The helper. Kyle Kuzma.
And now just a 4-point Nets lead.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Brooklyn.
And that concludes the first half.
The Wizards.
It's the Nets.
24.
They lead by 6. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit.
Fans, please give them a round of applause.
And as we get into this third
You
quarter, as we've seen so
team.
far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Right outside. Pass to Gibson. Claxton with a rebound.
That's the only kind of defense that's going to cut the mustard here tonight. You got to stay on top of a guy like that who can play at such a high level offensively.
In corner, Bridges. He drops it from range. Bridges has got 12.
And Bridges playing with extreme confidence is on fire right now.
Got a hand on it. And they're able to recover. Stolen by Bridges. Here's Dinwiddie. He can't hit that time. And Washington the other way now. Second half getting started. About a minute played. Right with the bucket.
Long right.
It's not easy to work the ball inside in this league, but they've done it all night.
Washington foul. The long right. First personal foul. First
free throw
foul.
is good. And the Nets making a change here.
Spencer.
And both free throws good for Dinwiddie. Washington trailing. Right up top. He has 6. Doesn't go for him. Excellent D there from Dinwiddie.
Yeah, they're going to try to search out for somebody that's got a hot hand right now. 1 of 4 to start the half. Sometimes what a player needs most in order to develop is the chance just to do more. And I think that's been the case with Kuzma getting an opportunity with his second team.
Counting. Good. Bridges has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Sweet to be a difference maker in the game, and he's been a great option for them on these possessions.
Pass to Porzingis. And he scores it. Now 5 of 9 from the field. Kuzma certainly has embraced the chance to play a bigger role, Brett.
Yeah, it's been an interesting situational change for Kyle Kuzma, knowing that he had a lot to prove, getting an opportunity in minutes to be consistent and to try to show people that he's more than just a role player in his first stop.
Now here's Wright. Stripped it away. It's a one-on-one situation. Here's Dinwiddie. Ooh, good finish at the rack with a slick feed. Dinwiddie's got 8.
Well, he passes to the wide open man. Bridges developing some team chemistry.
Right on the right side. Oh, it makes it with the kiss. Give him 8 points now.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Time called here. The Nets decide to talk it over now.
Well, the 27th pick in 2017, Kyle Kuzma made first team all-rookie. He was displaying just sort of significantly better shooting in the close than he did in college in Utah.
So the Nets making a switch here. And this is where they've struggled.
Yeah, the half court has not been kind to them. Let's see what they run.
Bridges has a lot of jobs for his team. He consistently knocks down 3. Can add it to the list.
To the inside. And that one's good. Porzingis. Porzingis has gotten 4 this quarter. Well, you look at Kuzma's shooting percentages. His rookie season still his most efficient, Greg.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, he stayed at about that same level. But as an offensive-minded player, if he can progress a little, that would certainly help his value.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot. Well, Brian, the Wizards have been aggressively reshaping their roster. What they haven't done is tear it down and start a rebuild. That's often the most popular for teams stuck in the middle, but the Wizards seem to be moving. They can catch lightning in a bottle. Back to you.
No appetite for the restart, Allie. Thanks.
First personal foul. Team second. At the line.
That's good from Bridges.
Bridges is shooting a high percentage, and the game really does come naturally to him.
Left side, Porzingis. Can't get it to go. Good D by Simmons. Pass to Claxton. O'Neal on the wing. Lays out. Out of bounds. It'll be Washington's ball.
Wizards basketball.
Yeah, communication breakdown. Two guys thinking in opposite directions. The pass winds up in the stands.
Now a timeout called by Washington.
He recognized his players were fatigued and needed time to catch their breath.
And so it's Washington with it. It's a 13-point game. Pass to Gafford. Over Simmons. And it's in there.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Simmons. And it's Simmons with the jam.
Just about 7 feet. Simmons is a different kind of player. He's got point guard handles.
They get it back. Second chance shot. Here's Porzingis. Oh, he got it with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back.
49. The Wizards. 36.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. Here's Simmons. Nice D from Gafford.
Brooklyn foul.
Hard to convert against that kind of defensive pressure.
First personal foul.
Those are all the little things about
team
effort
foul.
there. He just gets out there and contests, and that's just enough.
Hey, it's blocked by Simmons.
Oh, what a swat by Simmons. Using his size and reach to bat away the shot.
Here's Washington now. Trailing by 13. Connects from
Kyle
downtown.
Kuzma. 3.
That right there, that's the kind of look this system is designed to create.
Outside Simmons. And Gafford with the block. Now here's Kuzma. Pass to Gafford. Back to Kuzma. There's the triple. And the Wizards with another 3.
And their perimeter shooting numbers have been up since the start of the second half.
Timeout call. Brooklyn.
They're just giving away a win right now. The question is, can they stop the tide?
Well, hard to say right now. At this point, I've seen the coaches run through 2 or 3 iterations of defense. Is there a fourth? I'm not sure.
Once again, let's go now to the sideline. Catch up with Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what the head coach of the Nets said to the team. And he implored them to be patient at the offensive end. He wants to use every second of the shot clock. He said, quote, if we take care of the ball and take our time and play D, this game is ours.
As always, Allie, we thank you.
Sometimes it's just not your night. Fortunately, his teammates have picked up the slack.
And stolen by Simmons. To the paint. Here's Thomas.
Henry.
That falls. Nice setup by Harris. And the Nets lead by 9. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Nets.
Yeah, they've collected an impressive number of steals so far, using fast hands to force some turnovers and then scoring on the other end.
First personal foul.
Something else that has stood out is their up-tempo offense. I mean, these guys have been on the track all game long. They're creating high-percentage looks, getting out there on the fast break.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
A top 5 pick back in 2015. The 7'3" Kristaps Porzingis ushered in a bit of a new era there. The rise of the 7-footer who could step out and drain 3.
To the wing on the left. Shot clock at 6. Dinwiddie outside. There's the 3. The shot comes out. And Washington the other way now. Outside Porzingis. A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the 4th. Out to Beal. The Wizards with another miss. The Nets with the lead. Outside Finney Smith. It's stolen by Kuzma. And the ball is tied up. So we'll have a jump ball.
Jump ball.
And the Wizards with possession here. Morris outside. On the wing, Kuzma. And again, Washington, no good. Since Porzingis was drafted, there have been a bunch of 7-foot shooters going in the first.
It's a good call, BA. You think about guys like Lowry, Markkanen. These guys feel like they stretch it out a bit, get behind the three-point line and knock shots down. Porzingis opened up a new way to think about the offense.
Second personal foul.
And it's Dorian Finney-Smith with the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game. And the Nets making a change here. Pass to Gafford. The Wizards need to get off a shot here. Shot clock at 3. Now a timeout called by Washington. They're trailing by 9. 1:33 left in the 4th quarter here.
Your next Nets team. Give it up for the Brooklyn Nets.
They're going to turn it over.